Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for July. This is a general tarot reading. My name is Linda. I've already shuffled the cards and thrown your spread. So here we have where you are now. This is the challenge you face, the resources you can use. This is what are the hidden forces. You have the Page of Cups twice. Interesting. And then in the outcome we have this is the potential outcome. You have Four of Cups in reverse. And I'm going to take one rune here for what is the spiritual lesson here in this energy. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It's always notable, of course, when the two different decks come out with the same card in your reading. And so what this is saying here is that the thing that's challenging you is also what is hidden from you. So let's get into it. So we have here in the position of where you are now, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this could be saying here that it's time for you to come out of a time of overly worrying and being very anxious and nervous about your situation, about whatever's happening for you, about your life in general. I feel like there is, for a lot of people watching this reading, anxiety and worrisome thoughts are simply a habit. It's a habit that you need to break. Of course, there is times where things are stressful and there is actually a valid reason for anxiety and worry. And it's also okay to be anxious and worried sometimes because that is actually part of the process. But I think for some people watching this reading, you might just be in a habit of being worried all the time or anxious all the time, and that being sort of your baseline that you're always kind of moving from in life. And it's actually quite counterproductive to moving forward and creating opportunities and finding success in the things that you want to do. So that's a fundamental thing. That's not necessarily something psychic or anything necessarily to do specifically with your reading, but in general in life, anxiety is more of a form of causing more resistance and friction in our lives unfolding in a smooth way, and finding a practical way of practicing calming down the mind and learning how to think in a different way so that the thoughts that are positive and uplifting and full of trust and hope and promise and excitement for the future are louder than the thoughts that are constantly worrying about the details and feeling scared and afraid and anxious and nervous all the time. So that's a fundamental basic kind of practice that we all need to undertake and learn so that we can have a more peaceful time through life and have a more graceful experience of our destinations moving forward with less chaos and with less fear. I'm just looking now to see if there's anything in this energy here that is specifically related to the cards here that I can tie it back in. Well, this Page of Cups coming out twice in your reading. For some people, this could be a new person showing up in your life that's offering love, romance, connection, or some kind of relationship. It may not necessarily be romance, but I feel like it's either a creative offer, someone wants to work with you, collaborate with you, or this is a new love interest showing up. And for you, because you have it here in the reading in the card in the position of what is your challenge and what are the hidden forces. Yeah, it feels to me like this is an offer that is worthy of your consideration. Because I feel like this person or this opportunity will bring about some pretty profound and much needed changes in your life around. I feel like there's like connection. There's something about here, maybe you've been feeling lonely, or maybe you've been feeling disconnected, or maybe you've been feeling, what's the right word there? Apathy, disinterest, Maybe someone who's watching this reading has been a little bit dissociated from their reality and not really present or engaged in what's happening, because there's too much of this anxiety and worry going on that it's causing you so much distraction that it's hard for you to actually be in the moment with your reality, with your life. And I feel like this person is bringing a very healing energy to your life. It's almost like a balm, you know, like a healing balm that you would put on a wound or a cut or something, or a bruise. It's like this person brings some kind of, they have such a medicinal quality. It's very nurturing. It's very soothing. It's very calming as well. And this potentially could be a very major change in your life. This person might not necessarily be someone that is around for a long time. I feel like this could be a short influence. This person could just be coming around for a short amount of time, but the effect that they have is going to be pretty big, I feel. I actually want to take a look at the rune now, because usually I do that at the end, but I feel like it's very much tied to this person, whoever they are, this Page of Cups that's showing up. This rune is called Berkano. I'm not sure if that's correct pronunciation. Okay, it represents birth, general fertility, both mental and physical growth, liberation, regenerative power, and the light of spring, renewal, the promise of new beginnings and new growth, arousal of desire, a love affair or a new birth. Yeah, the prospering of an enterprise or a venture. Exactly what I'm saying. So I feel like this rune is very much tied to this person. If this is not a person, this is an energy of some kind of new enterprise or a new venture or a new endeavor that you're about to undertake. And so it's offering this energy of liberation, of regeneration. It's a spring energy. There's something being renewed here. There's a fresh energy, basically, is what I'm feeling here. There's a fresh energy here. Now, and for like I said there in the description, this could be a love affair or a new birth or the arousal of a desire. So like I said, it could either be a person or an opportunity for a collaboration or some kind of new project that is lighting a fire within you. It's kind of arousing some passions within you that are making you feel alive. It's waking you up from a time of being a little bit numb, I feel. That's the energy I'm getting from, especially this Nine of Swords. It's this energy of like, you've been a little bit numb to things. You've been overthinking things so long and feeling anxious for so long that it's kind of put a dampener on everything. And this is kind of waking up that energy within you that might have been stagnant or a little bit dulled out for a while. Now, the Hierophant is a really important card in this reading. I'm actually really happy to see it come out, and especially in the reverse. I really, really like the Hierophant in reverse. I'm not one of those people that has like an issue about, I'm trying to get it to focus, reversals. I don't see reversals as negative and uprights as positive. That's not the way to use the tarot. It's not the way to use tarot cards. It's just a different interpretation. And so the Hierophant reverse for me in the position of what resources you can use is very important in this reading, because what it's saying here is that to really make the breakthrough that's needed here, or to work with this energy that's available to you, it's about thinking outside the box. It's about being unconventional. It's about going against the grain. It's about going against the norms, or going against the rules, or going in a different direction than what society or what people normally go in, right? Because the Hierophant in the upright is about traditions. It's about, you know, doing things the way that they've always been done just because that's the way they've been done. It's about institutions and structures of like established authorities and like societal and cultural rules and following all that stuff. You know, the Hierophant represents the Pope or a priest, and so it can represent institutions like religion or education or government, or even like medical things, like things that are traditional and have been done a certain way for a long time. But coming out in reverse in your reading in the position of what resources you can use, it's about you being very unconventional and about saying, fuck the system, fuck the rules, fuck the way everybody else does things. I'm going to do it my way, and it's going to work because you have that passion in you. There's something being lit up here that's very bright and very strong. I really, really like this reading for you, Scorpio. It's giving a lot of promise. There's a lot of potential energy here. Now, the Four of Cups in reverse here is in the position of the potential outcome. And it definitely feels to me like there's a breakthrough here. Like you coming out of a time where you have been a little bored, a little distant, maybe a little under the weather, a bit run down, maybe you've been like emotionally tired for a long time, will have a physical effect. And so I feel like this Four of Cups here in the reverse in the position of potential energy is saying that there's something here for you that's very exciting, that is giving you a kind of feeling of a new life. And Four of Cups in reverse definitely feels like a breakthrough. It's an emotional breakthrough, right? It's more about, like, in this energy right now, what I'm feeling is that this is more about a new idea or a new opportunity, but maybe you haven't actually physically done anything with it yet. So it still maintains itself as a potential. You actually have to have to actually do something with this energy for it to become manifest in the physical world. Right now, it's an idea, or it's an emotional breakthrough, or it's a shift in your state of being. But that's a really good start. That's a really good first place to come from. You know, to have a turnaround that you need. There is definitely a feeling here like you're having. There's a point here on your timeline where things are feeling different. This energy says that things are feeling different. You're coming out of this time of anxiety and worry and stress and fear and uncertainty, and there's some kind of emotional opportunity that's presenting itself here, and that's making you feel like, for the first time in a while, optimistic, hopeful. There's a breakthrough emotionally, and that is giving you the impetus to find the courage and the strength and the willpower to follow through on whatever it is here, using unconventional methods, unconventional ideas, unconventional whatever. There's something different about it. There's something different about the way you're going to move forward here than the way everybody else does things. And it's very exciting. I'm very excited for you, Scorpio. I like this reading. I'm noticing how there's a lot of red and orange in this reading. And I'm looking also at this card from this the Scorpio deck, which is what this deck is here. It comes with an extra set of cards, which has one for each of the zodiac signs. So this card here is for the Scorpio. And you can see like all the red and orange that's in here. So this is something very fundamental, I feel. Like this is something to do with your base chakra and your second chakra. So it's something to do with your security, your safety, your sense of well-being as far as home life. And it also has to do with your passions, your creativity, and your inspiration. So all of those points are being lit up here in this energy, and it's up to you to do something with it. That's all I'll say. As I said, this is a potential energy. The potential energy here is providing you a change of heart, a change of mind, an emotional breakthrough, a shift in thinking, a shift in feeling. Now it's up to you to convert that energy into some action to physically make something happen with it. Otherwise, it will just remain a potential energy. And if you fall back into this old habit of having anxiety and worry again, then this will just be a fleeting energy that passes through. Do you get what I'm saying, Scorpio? All right, I'm going to leave it there. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading.